Okay, it's the next day and we have a big old box of plants. So I'm gonna get these unwrapped. I need to pick up my paperwork that I was just working on, and I want to bring you guys down really quick. I need to turn on the plant lights. Forgot about that already, and I want to show you the other plants that I got. It was the echinacea and the daisies. So I want to show you those really quick, and then we will come up and get these unboxed. Oh, and look at marigold popped almost open last night. I bet you by the end of the day it'll be open. But what I want to show you are the echinacea. They really bounce back. Okay, so here is the echinacea, and you can see there's a little tiny leaf popping up. So that gives me hope that all of these guys are alive and they are going to bounce back. But seeing that little leaf get bigger and really perk up is giving me hope. I'm thinking that those guys I'm thinking that today's Friday, by the end of the weekend, that we'll see lots of little green sprouts popping up on those guys. And here are the daisies, and oh my gosh, they look amazing. They definitely have bounced back to life. They're not droopy and wilty anymore. They're nice and green, and all of them definitely are showing a major night and day difference from when I pulled them out of the box. So those are looking really good. I'm really happy with those. They will be amazing by the time I'm able to plant them, so that is good. I'm really happy with those. While I'm down here, let me show you my tomatoes and peppers really quick because they are looking great. I need to transplant them like today. So they look awesome. They definitely need to be transplanted. And then right next to them this is a tray of echinacea that I started from seed. So things are looking really good down here, and today is our first warm day after more ice storms and freezing cold weather. So these guys this weekend are going to head to the greenhouse, finally. All right, so got that done. And now that I'm back upstairs, let's get this box broken into and see what is in here. I had to come outside for a second, and minus the neighbor's machinery that they have going on over there, the birds are chirping, the sun is out, and feels like spring is finally here. So that feels wonderful. Okay, so now on to this big box. I'm really impressed. I was kind of disappointed after opening some of the stuff yesterday, and so I wasn't quite sure what to expect, and I did order quite a few things. Not a massive order, but enough for me to see what's going on, and I'm really happy with it. Let me show you how beautiful these look. Okay, so these are the #1 bare root Rugosa Rose. And you can see that they are nice and green. Those are the white Rugosa Roses. That's a root. So they look really healthy. But the problem I'm going to have, there's no way I'm going to take these out here in my house. So I need to get some assistance to carry this because this box is so awkward, and bring it down to the high tunnel and open it up and get them soaking. I had Beck get me a whole bunch of sawdust. He did an amazing job at that, and he brought down all sorts of tubs of sawdust. First I'm going to soak the sawdust so it's nice and wet, and then I'm going to pull these out of here one at a time. Put like plants in together in the tubs, so all the Rugosa Rose will go in one, that kind of stuff. So we will get this, I need to dump some of this out so I can use it elsewhere. But I'll get this going and get this wet, and then we'll pull out the first ones. And this should really help keep them nice and moist until we're able to plant. Okay, so I'm just going to start by taking the things off the top. And this is 5 white Rugosa Roses. So I'm just going to do this. Right now. Okay, here are Ninebarks. These are not for me, these are for somebody else. I actually have individual pots that these need to go into, but for now, I gotta get this roots damp and get them so that they don't die. Okay, you wanna get me some? Thank you. Okay, go ahead. Okay, so here are a bundle of grapevines. There's supposed to be 10 there. These are more roses. I have no clue how many roses I ordered, but they look great. This is the pink Rugosa Rose. And then this one here is, oh, these are yellow lilacs. So I'm really excited for those. They're called Primrose lilac. And these are really nice looking. They're 18-inch bare root. So they look great. And then this is, I don't remember. Currant Alpine, 12-inch bare root. So this is going to be a hedge. It looks kind of like boxwood, not quite, but it's really hardy in our area. It's hardy down to zone 2. And so I need some areas that I need some good windbreaks, and so those will work well for those. Okay, this one I'm going to put the Rugosa Roses, the other bundles of them. See if I can get them all to fit in this one. I don't know. I don't really want to untie it, but I might have to. All right, so we got these all put in water and damp sawdust. We'll come down this afternoon, this evening, with a frost cover and put on them, so that we don't need to worry about anything freezing. That shouldn't, it'll just give it an extra layer of protection. I forgot that I had decided I wasn't going to order raspberries and blackberries this year because I have so many other things going in that I wanted to make sure that I had room for everything and everything was what I wanted and the amount that I wanted and everything like that. So I decided to put that off until next year. But I did get from Farm and Fleet, I got 1 raspberry and 1 blackberry plant. And that's just so that I can get 1 bed each of them started, where if I was to order them from these guys, I would need to order a minimum of 10 plants. So I thought I can at least get started on it. And then when I got home, I realized I bought the wrong blackberry. It's for zone 5. We're a zone 3B, edging on 4, it seems like lately. So what I decided to do is put the blackberries here in the high tunnel. So Beck is digging me a hole right now, and we are going to get that planted in the ground, get it nice and insulated so that if we have It's not supposed to freeze tonight, but tomorrow night it's supposed to freeze, and then like the next night it's not. So it's going back and forth. So I want to get it so that it is really well insulated. Putting it in the ground should make a big difference as far as insulation. So we are going to get that planted right now. Whew, it's dry in here. All right, why don't you grab the hose and we'll get that watered. So all of this is coming out. We're going to leave these posts here. But this post here is really warped, so the whole shelf is leaning. So I just decided I'm going to take these out, reuse them in the greenhouse for shelves along the edges. And so if I plant some blackberries there that are not for our zone, I can use it as a trellis, but it'll also be kind of out of the way. Okay, now let's put some sawdust on there as well. There we go. Man, it's so dry because we didn't water over here when I had the sprinkler going because of the solar. All right, so we have everything done, and Beck and I are going to go up to the house and we are going to take a break and eat some lunch. But that is it for today's video. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and we'll see you next time.